Welcome back to day 11 of the Mindful Movement series. Today we'll go through a very easy and soothing balance training circuit, and you will be able to have the opportunity to go through this as many times as you need for your body today. I'm Isabel Wellman, personal trainer and yoga teacher. All you'll need for props today are a yoga mat or stable surface and a pillow or a block. For today's training session, we will be going through balance. So we will go through each of the movements through a demo, and then we'll go through each of them one time together, and then you'll have the opportunity to replay all of those movements however many times that you would like. Before we get started, please go ahead and take 10 minutes, 5 minutes to go through a mobility routine. You can go back to one of the mobility days if you want some ideas, and please gift yourself at least a 5 to 10 minute stretch after the circuit is over. For the first movement, we are going to be doing a single leg tiptoe hold, and we'll hold it for 30 seconds. This is going to look like maybe you do this free balling, you're just standing, you're working your stuff, or you go into a wall or a couch, or you grab a broom or a cane, and we're going to lift up one leg, roll up onto the toes of the other leg, and hold this for 30 seconds. If you can, remove the hand from the wall, but if you lose your balance, just go ahead and hang on to something. Our following exercise will be a high plank to wrist walk. So when you're at the top of this movement, it will feel like a forward fold. However, you're going to walk even closer to your wrists, if possible, with bent knees, and press out of the shoulders. So doing that protracted motion that we've been practicing this past week. So we'll start by going up into that high plank, nice strong stable core, and then you're going to walk the hands back one at a time and press out of the hands so that you're testing your balance at the top of the movement. If you have bent knees, that is perfectly fine as well. For the handstand wrist walks, we'll be doing 10 of those, and then we will be flowing right into our single leg body weight deadlift. So this will look like coming on one foot. You can use your other foot as a kickstand, and we're going to activate the glutes, fire them up, slightly bend at the knee, and allow ourselves to feel the lengthening of our hamstrings, the back of the leg, and then come back up. Notice that I'm in a rolled position, so my pelvis is lifting upwards as if I was a ladle and I was scooping up soup. The next exercise will be a bottom-up push-up. So we will start at the very bottom position of a push-up, just like the name sounds. Roll the shoulders back, have the triceps either in an arrow shape or close to the sides of the body, and we're going to push up from the ground and then lower. Push up from the ground and then lower. Then we will move into tree pose. So you can start with a kickstand as a foot, or the middle of the foot where the arch is, right over the knee, fits perfectly, or way up here in the groin. Wherever works for you. You're going to take your arms above head, rotate the triceps or the armpits in towards your face as if you had some stinky armpits. You didn't want anyone to smell them. Press the hands together, reach up, and hold that pose. Next, we will come into eagle pose. So we've been doing eagle crunches. It won't be as intense as that, but we will start by rotating one leg, the leg that we're going to cross over the other. So pick your balance leg. Rotate this other leg outwards or externally, and then you're going to wrap it over your thigh and calf as much as you can. And then once you're adjusted here, maybe you're holding onto something to stay balanced, you're going to take the opposite arm than the top leg. So if it's my right leg, my left arm, I'm going to bring that one under as I keep the other one over, and then I'm going to keep twisting until my hands are together. And then I'm going to hold this pose for 45 seconds. And once we're finished with that one, we have one more left, and it's dancer pose. So if you do have a strap, it can be very handy for this movement if you're not used to it, but we'll go through a couple different progressions. So we'll start with the least intense, which is the quad stretch that we have been practicing all week. But if you want to make this a little bit more challenging by moving your center of body mass, you can begin to reach your front arm out, the opposite leg that is lifted, same as the balance leg. And you're going to reach the kicked up leg as equally as you press into it. So your hand is pulling it in, your foot is pushing it back out, and just go however far you feel is accessible for you today. And you can point your toe if you feel so called to. Now let's dive into the circuit. So again, you'll be moving through this as many times as you'd like, but we'll go through the entire circuit once together. We will start in 5 seconds by going up in the single leg toe hold in 3, 2, and 1. The mascots are back, and they are rambunctious today. We got a lot of snow here in the Reno area, and although they've been playing all day, they just continue to play. We have 10 more seconds. Continue to press up and out of the ball of the foot. Press down through each of the toes. Keep this hip neutral if you can, and we will switch. Good work. Maybe you want to attempt to take your hand away from your surface, and then maybe bring it back on. Whatever you feel like doing to give yourself the most benefit out of today. We're halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. The next movement we will go into is the high plank to wrist walk. So let's get down in the high plank position. We're going to be doing 10 of these, so you can follow along with me, or you can do them at your own pace. So we'll go up in the high plank. Begin to walk back for your first one. Press out of your hands, protract the shoulders as wide as you can, and start to walk back out. And number 2. Move your weight forward, walk back out. Number 3, walk back up, press out of the shoulders, lean your weight forward, and walk out. Number 4. Nice strong core and upper body. There's 5, halfway there. You got this. Maybe you come up onto the tiptoes and come down. Here's 7. Look up towards your thighs. Come back down. 2 more. And let's get to the starting position for our last one. Beautiful. We'll take this right into single leg body weight deadlifts. So because this is a circuit, we're doing minimal rest in between, anywhere from 15 seconds to 30 seconds. So get ready for 12 of these on each side. Start on one leg. You can have the kickstand foot or this foot brought up completely. But we'll come down, squeeze out the glutes, press forward with the hips. 2, reach the hips back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Now switch to the opposite leg for 12 on this side. Reach the hips back, squeeze the glutes. 1, 2. You can pretend like you have a bar or a band that you're pulling up and pressing your hips into. Once you're reaching the top of the position, here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12. Awesome. Now we'll go into the bottom up push-up, excuse me, for 8. Hands right next to the bra line or the chest or the nipple line. Have the elbows in a arrow shape or right next to the sides of the body. And we'll go through 8. We pick up the hands once we reach the ground. Four, halfway there. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Next, press yourself back up. And for 45 seconds, we will be in pigeon pose. Whatever side you want to start on. In 3, 2, and 1. Breathe into any areas of the hip, of the back, abs, glutes that may have extra sensitivity from our previous 10 days of movement. Just relax deeper into the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk up and switch sides. So just swing the other leg in front. Roll up so you're neutral. Place that pillow under the butt if that is what you're choosing to use. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up. Give yourself a couple child poses. Make them active or neutral. Just wake up those hips a little bit more. Then we will continue to come all the way up for our last 3 standing stretches. So we will be doing each of these for 45 seconds on each side. We will go into tree pose in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. While in this pose, see if you can roll the shoulders from forward to back as you continue to internally rotate the triceps and the armpit muscle and area. We're almost there. Reach up through the crown of the head. Press down through the big toe, pinky toe, and back 2 corners of the arches, or the heels, excuse me. If you're losing balance, just kickstand really quickly. Re-engage your core, and we will switch. Inhale the arms up once more, and bring your feet back up. Try to go in a similar spot as what you were doing on the other side with your foot. See if you can get a leg stretch by pressing the standing leg hip back and this bent hip, knee back, back, bent knee, side, hip back. Wow, try to say that 5 times fast. I'm struggling on that bus. Remember to keep breathing. We have 10 seconds left. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those arms, and we will come into eagle pose. So we'll get ready with our standing leg and the crossing leg, and 3, 2, 1. So externally rotate, cross that leg over, take the opposite arm, put it underneath, cross the arms, and hang out in eagle pose. Find your strength, find your balance. If you need to, you can kickstand with the other foot. Try to reach the elbows up. And pull the shoulders back in as you press through the palms with whatever is touching the palm or wherever the hands are. Press into that part of the body. 3, 2, and 1. Let go, shake it out. We'll go back up on the other side in about 10 more seconds. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate that leg externally and cross it over. Take the opposite arm, put it underneath. Cross your stretch. Feel yourself lift the elbows up as you pull the shoulders in. Nice neutral spine throughout the body. Whew. Kickstand if you need to. More weight on the big toe, second big toe. Lift up through the center of the foot. We have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We'll slowly release. Shake that out. And we'll come into the very last pose of dancer pose. So we will go up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll lift that foot up. We'll put the arm out. Start here, and if you're able, continue to move your weight forward. See if you can rotate this knee straight ahead instead of letting the leg bow out. We want a nice, strong, straight leg with a micro bend so that the muscles are being worked. You can have your, I like to have my hand on the outside, thumb down. Woo. Press into that hand as you pull back on the ankle. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. One more time on the other side, and then you can repeat this circuit however many times as you'd like. I recommend 3, 2, 4. We'll go up on the other side in 3, 2, and 1. So grab that ankle, arm out. Begin to reach forward. Nice strong core. My standing leg is firm, nice and tight. I am pulling my toes down in the stancer position to protect the knee. Unless I'm up here, then you can point that foot. Woo-hoo-hoo. If you need to, you can hang on to something. I hope that you listened to yourself if you did need to earlier. And we'll go down now. Woo! That was an amazing job. So now, go through that however many times that you would like. And please, we have stretch and flexibility days in the series. Take 10 minutes. Give yourself a little extra stretch after you're done with the circuit and nourish yourself. Drink plenty of water and get a little bit of grub in your belly. Excellent work in that very mini and soothing circuit that we just did. Please go through it again as many times as you feel like will serve you. And please, I'm so excited to see you back here tomorrow for day 12. We will be going through a mobility and circuit for that day, but it will be more of a fast-paced circuit. I hope you enjoyed today's mini session, and maybe it was a good active recovery or rest day for you too. I know going so intensely the last 11 days since December started, I've been feeling a little extra tired at night. So wherever you are, I hope that you have a great rest of your day or a great sleep, and I will see you back here tomorrow.